And now what I would like to do is I'd like to invite someone to do a reading from the book. His name's Harun Rabbani. He's the founder of Untangled FM, and he's a transformational leader. Ladies and gentlemen, Harun Rabbani!
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to, first of all, thank you, Tony, for writing this book. I read the draft probably about a year ago almost, and loneliness affects every single person, every single individual, and it has such an impact on your life. And yet, up till now, very little was written about it, both from a scientific point of view and from a transformational point of view. So I'd like to share with you the impact on loneliness. In chapter 7, he talks about loneliness is toxic, its effect on our global. So I'm going to read you a few sections just to share with you some of the things in the book. Your entire being knows loneliness and other emotions. Whether positive or negative, they are contagious. At any moment, you're using all the 5 senses to make sense of what is going on in your world and how to interact with it. When you are close to someone who is radiant, happy, and full of life, you feel energized, inspired, and good about yourself. If you are with someone who is depressed, angry, and negative, you feel down, drained, and intoxicated by that negativity. How many of you have ever felt that? Being surrounded by maybe even one individual that brings the energy down. The way you feel in your inner world is always transmitted through the human energy field into the outer world. So anybody nearby will absorb the transmitted information. Positive energy will elate you. Negative energy will exhaust you. And neutral energy will make you feel balanced, loved, and in peace. I'm going to skip forward because I think this other section of this chapter is amazing. Participants listed, this is in a research done with 5,000 people, participants listed their friends and relatives, and many of them also took part in this study. By looking at the social networks of the participants and the number of lonely days they experienced each year, researchers were able to see how loneliness spread throughout groups. The study found that, first of all, people feel lonely for about 48 days of the year. This is just generally everybody. People are about 50% more likely to experience loneliness if someone they are directly connected to feels lonely. Women report experiencing more loneliness, and it was more likely to spread in women's social networks than in men's. Then, loneliness is more likely to spread in networks of friends rather than in those of families. If you haven't got a copy of the book, get yourself a copy. The reason is this: it will directly impact on you. You will know at least a handful of people who are in this place of true loneliness. And as a result, not only are they destroying their own lives, but the lives around them. And in this book, I just want to show you one more thing before I finish. In this book, you'll find answers and solutions to rapidly transform your life. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my good friend, Tony Selimi, wherever he's disappeared to.